All
Hello and
right.
welcome to the Simply
No,
Awesome Podcast. I'm here, your host, Royal, with my co host, Elaine.
no lemon lane.
Our guests today are Blix and Davon. Say what's up to the
What it
people.
is.
What's up?
If y'all want to shout out any social medias or anything, let us know. Let them know right now where they get in contact with y'all. Shout yourselves out. Go ahead.
Oh, we
Don't
good. We
find
good.
me.
Oh man.
don't find me.
All right, so Davon is no. Anything you gotta say? Anything you
Davon
gotta
is
say,
a
Blix?
military vet. Shout out to Davon. We got
Whoa, whoa,
Blix,
whoa, whoa.
the gamer YouTuber in here.
Yeah.
You know
Left
what I'm
Anything
saying?
you
behind.
gotta shout out, Blix? Or
Yeah.
you
Shout
straight?
No,
out to
we good. We
Blix.
good. We good.
Okay.
You
Look
know what
out
I'm
for the
saying?
Simply Awesome Podcast YouTube channel.
There's a second episode on YouTube, our 19th episode overall. I
Yep.
want to thank each and every
Are
one of
you
you
on
for
YouTube
tuning in
now?
weekly, you know what I'm saying? All across the seas, especially in Ireland, France, and I think Guyana. I want to thank y'all especially
Yeah, thank y'all.
for
Thank
Uh,
y'all
keeping up
as
with us
well.
throughout the year.
shit.
All right. So this episode was going to be like a year-end wrap-up where we go over most of the stuff that happened this year and some current events that's happening right now.
Most definitely.
We can start with a couple things that's happening right now. Stimulus bill is passed. They're still working on whether they're going to give us a 2,000 or not, but they said the 600 will hit people bank accounts starting today. They will start mailing out checks tomorrow.
That's right.
They ain't working on that 2000. That 2000 ain't happening at all.
I don't think it is, but they're technically still working on it. That's technically still working on it.
My thing about it is though how Trump let unemployment lapse, so now people got to reapply, and that
Yeah,
shit
people got real. That's crazy.
everybody.
It's crazy.
My
Oh,
thing is, if I how I get two stimmies in 1 year and I still didn't get my damn refund, my tax refund back, I got a problem with that
Now
right
I
there.
still ain't get the first stimulus check, which is crazy.
That still?
What?
Yeah, I
Damn.
still
Yeah.
ain't get it, so it's
All,
like I'm not
all,
even really dependent on the second one.
yeah,
It's like
man.
all the
if it
dead
don't,
people
if it
got
don't,
the
it don't.
stimulus checks.
That's
Man,
wild.
it's ridiculous times. Ridiculous times.
That's
Yeah, it's
wild.
crazy. Oh, they approved the second vaccine from Moderna. It's a Pfizer and a Moderna vaccines, both are two stages. Going to get one shot, then coming again later get a second shot. They're both out now. They're not available to the general public as of yet. They're only available to healthcare workers, people with assistant limits like CNAs, GNAs, frontline workers, and like doctors and nurses and stuff. As of right now, they're supposed to have more for the general public starting in January, February.
Excuse me.
We'll maybe see them hit regular people, but yeah, for right now, it's just frontline healthcare workers or people that assistant living and stuff like that.
So do you feel that they really made a second one, like a second vaccine, just so they won't monopolize off of one?
There are technically three vaccines that we know of right now. The third one is a
Third
one
one.
shot one. The third one is a one shot one, but it hasn't been approved by the FDA yet. It's still in testing. These first two by Pfizer and Moderna, those are two shot vaccines. We going like right now, get your shot. You come in a couple months later, get a second shot as a booster shot.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
There are some side effects. Some people have been said to have got a Bell's palsy from this. I don't know how true that is, but that's just what's been said. Again, I don't know.
I've been
Man, they
saying a
said
lot of
somebody
people
had
I'm
like
not.
with
a
allergic
I'm not a
reactions
medical
to it.
doctor. I cannot attest to this being true. I'm just saying what has been reported right now.
I've just been seeing a lot of people with like allergic reactions to these vaccines.
Yeah, people have had a lot
Um,
of allergic reactions too.
I can't play with that, man. They at
No,
least
I'm
gonna have to give
good.
you my they gonna have to give you my stimmy for that for that vaccine.
They do have a thing now, allegedly, where they're going to have when you travel, whatever, you got to show that you have been vaccinated
I saw it
to other
like a
countries.
yeah
It's like a
in
passport for the
live
vaccine or
events.
something,
Yeah,
Saying
that's crazy too.
like a
how can you
like a
tell when
digital passport.
how can you tell when certain people got the vaccine? You know, I could get it, then the next day,
They
you know.
I think it's like a digital thing or a QR code or something you scan, and they'll actually. I
No,
don't
they
know
giving
how it
out
actually
man, your
works.
shit
It's
gonna
something
go
like
up to
that,
the
an app or
cloud and
something.
shit. It's the
they
Uh,
giving
5G.
out
Your shit
papers.
gonna go up to the cloud.
They
yeah,
giving
for all
out
that, they might
COVID
as well
papers.
And
implant some
again,
type of
nothing is
thing.
concrete yet because some of this is still in development. Some of this is actually going on,
Yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see.
Who take
Hmm.
who taking the vaccine when it's available?
You are.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna wait till, you know what I'm saying, see if some of y'all got some type of reaction to it.
I'm waiting for the shakeout. I'm waiting for the shakeout.
Yeah,
I'm
the
good.
last
I ain't gotta be around nobody. I can chill in my house. Whatever.
I gotta hear from Willie and Fatima and them, man. I gotta hear
from nurses on the front line. I gotta hear from them. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They ain't got no choice, man. I mean, it's all gonna come down to like if you want your job or you don't. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it a thing to where you have to get that vaccine. Period.
They was talk about making it like mandatory in the military, and I straight up said we're gonna have to y'all gonna have to do what y'all want with me because I'm not taking shit.
You can't force people to take it though.
Yes, they can. If they're in the military, yes, they
got
can.
to. Oh no, I'm talking about the general public. You feel me?
Military ain't forcing shit.
It's kind of hard to really.
I will deal with the repercussions.
You can do whatever you want to do in the general public, but here's the thing.
Military,
you're not gonna be able to go to like stores, or you're not gonna be able to get certain jobs. You're not gonna get a lot of things. Eventually, you know what I'm saying, once they mandate the vaccine, nationwide.
Well, I need
a lot of things that you can't do. Not unless you're ready to live off the grid. You know what I'm saying?
I just need y'all to be sure before I take anything. So
yeah.
Niggas not sure about shit.
Well, consult with your physician about that, man.
You talking about consulting with your physician? Look at Trump, bro. He consulting with his little physician, and he was good in 2 days. So
no, he wasn't good in 2 days. He was probably
exactly my point. Exactly. That's my point.
That nigga was coughing and everything on everybody.
I don't know, bro.
I don't trust it.
My thing about 2020 is though, like I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what happened to all the Black Lives Matter? You feel me? Like that shit really died down.
It did die down. It's still going on.
I feel like it did because I don't really see a lot of posts on Facebook and shit like that, with, like Breonna Taylor and stuff like that.
It's still popping up. Everything's still going on.
I don't see it like I would typically see it. You feel me?
Wait, they need a tragedy to like.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not, but that don't mean it's not.
It's not.
It's still there, but it's not. It's not good.
It's not as vigilant.
Yeah,
at some point, I think we just get so numb to it, and it's always just the next story and headline.
That's what it is.
That's not always at the forefront.
It's still going on. It's still going on.
You got people dying left and right every day, though. But it's like, I don't know. We be picking and choosing what to really pay attention to depending on the situation. You feel me? Like
and who's involved? Yeah.
Right. That's what it is. I mean, I feel like all situations should be looked like that, but I mean, apparently,
it comes with just like. It comes with, like you said, being just numb to it. Like, all right, here we go again.
I don't know. Me personally, if somebody like my brother, somebody got killed by a police officer, it's all war. But at the same time, like I don't really think people would really. I mean, they probably would really blast that shit all over like social media and stuff like that. But wholeheartedly, I don't think people really do it. Like it'll make like local news, but like once I'm seeing this shit, nah, they probably won't. That shit be happening every day, yo. Niggas don't get no coverage for that shit.
It all depends if it's galvanized or not. If it's actually like, if it's like major fuss, that's a thing.
But I also do be watching like social media, how like incidents like that start on social media, then it becomes like a big ass fucking trend. Now CNN wants to hop on the cover. That shit be like, what?
That's why I seen the George Floyd stuff.
Yeah, I seen it on fucking on Facebook and stuff like that. Now CNN want to cover just to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what?
Of course, because it's big news. Like everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Most stuff start on like social media now. Like you're not gonna see it first on. You're gonna see it somewhere else.
News ain't nothing but business. That's all they try. They ain't nothing but business.
News is just clickbait pretty much now. As far as like even with national news, it's clickbait.
Speaking of
whoever gains the most traction, that's what they're gonna cover.
Yeah.
2 of the officers involved in the Breonna Taylor shooting have received termination letters.
That's not going to cut it, man. Termination ain't going to cut it. You took somebody's life. That's not going to cut it.
Well, we saw that the prosecutor didn't show the evidence they were supposed. They picked and choose evidence. That's why they got the verdict they did the last time, man. We saw that. Like, come on now.
That's sick, bro. That really is. He was literally involved into a damn near murder in a sense, and he's just getting terminated. But
the thing is, the jury can only charge. The jury can only charge with what the evidence and the charge they're presented with.
They must have been tampered with that evidence prior to.
They didn't. They didn't show everything. They didn't present certain stuff.
So they really
the prosecutor has discretion to show and hold back shit when they want to. That's the thing. They don't have to show everything. People don't understand. Like you don't have to show their whole head. They show what they want to show and charge me more to charge you with.
Right.
You just can't hold certain. Me personally, like on some type of shit like that, I'll never ever hold evidence. Like you just gotta tell wholeheartedly. But
no, it's a political game, man. It's going how they want to go.
These laws aren't for us.
You know, people using certain events as a stepping stone in their careers, man.
There you go. It's all like it's all too convoluted and corrupt. Like it's too many people involved. They got their own interests and and like you just said, the shit ain't for us in the first place.
Like prime example, what happened to that young lady? Was it Fort Worth, Texas, that she just like disappeared? She got chopped up and stuff like that. I just found it real crazy how you couldn't really find the person that was actually inside the base, literally damn near. All he did was just run off and, you know what I'm saying, kill himself. But the fact that it took so...
Sandra Bland?
Right? No, not Sandra Bland. It was...
you talking about the military base at Fort Hood or whatever?
Yeah. Fort Hood?
It's just real crazy how it took so long to find that one person, but I feel like it was like most like an inside job type thing.
They found 3 other people that was dead around the base, so
Fort Hood.
I'm saying though, it just felt like it just took so long just to even figure that out.
That's because they wasn't looking. It takes so long. They weren't looking. They literally weren't looking.
And that's my problem, man. It's like when things happen, I feel like you should just go ahead and get on it, but I feel like they just like, all right, we're gonna get to it. You know
but it's all about you gotta follow chain of command. You can't go do nothing without your commander officer saying, "Hey, go do this." Otherwise you fucked up. So you gonna do.
I mean, maybe that's just me, bro. Man, maybe that's just me.
You can't force nothing. Like you literally can't force nothing on there.
Shit. You feel something wrong with your gut, yo, stand up and say what you gotta say. Don't just.
And that's your answer in your military career. You do that shit. So they like, I'm gonna do you.
Right, talk about military, man.
Man.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
So this is what I learned. All right. Now I've never been active duty. I ain't never been to Fort Hood and none of that. So my experience is like limited. However, as far as like the whole chain of command thing, if you can deal with the repercussions of whatever it is, speak up.
Oh yeah.
Like speak up now. You gotta be smart too, because if you in a corrupted area like that or something like that, you can speak up and be speaking to the wrong person and you not even know. And now you chopped up or something.
Yeah, you fucked yourself.
So it's really tough. You kind of never really know who to trust. And just because you think that way, you can try to go tell someone outside of your chain and they ain't gonna do nothing, but they're not gonna do anything but report it to your chain. So it's kind of hard to get around it. And with stuff on the base, like they was like, "Oh no, my friend's missing. I ain't seen her in 5 days." You can't go to the local police and tell them that. Like when you want a base, like they got their
MPs, right?
Yeah, like they got their own police, and like there is no jurisdiction on a military base higher than the military. Like the only thing that it might be is maybe like the FBI or something. Maybe. Other than that, you kind of just gotta
roll with the punches,
man, for real.
You gotta roll with the punches, huh?
Yeah. But I mean, you can. It depends on what it like. If it's something that serious, good luck. But if I had a pay issue once, and I got into it with a chief, and he was like, and he ended up telling people later, like, look, respect the chain of command, but at the same time, if you got something to say, do what he said, do what your pay grade allows. So basically, if you can take that ass whooping, like if you can take that ass chewing, if you can take that possible deduction or whatever, take it. I was like, man, fuck y'all gonna pay me because y'all done fucked up. So that's how you feel. That's how you feel. But I'm gonna let it be known how I feel.
Hey, shit.
All right, so let's go back about what's going on this year, man. We had fire tornadoes. We had like
killer bees,
killer wasps, killer bees. We had crazy hurricanes. Had lightning storms. It was wild. It was wild.
Don't forget about the aliens. Don't forget about the aliens.
Yeah, aliens confirmed. Aliens and UFOs confirmed.
Where?
Confirmed. That was
Right
confirmed
about
way in the beginning.
way back,
Yeah.
way back. Bro. You pay attention
Way
to
back
it?
in the beginning,
I
confirmed.
don't know.
You didn't
You
see?
know,
You
I be
didn't
on
see
the
the
go.
video?
Like, you feel me? Like, I love to watch CNN and Chris Cuomo, but if I can't get to it, I ain't watching nothing else.
They also
I ain't
found a planet where time runs backwards.
What?
What?
Yeah. This
You
not
see that
new. This
shit
is
at?
not new shit. This is not
I ain't
new.
see that one.
Yeah, I know I'm
Yeah.
23, but
Yeah.
shit, let me go there so I can be 21 again. Let me do
Y'all
that.
niggas ain't see the sci-fi news. This
Y'all
is
keep
real
up.
life
Y'all
shit.
keep up with the news, man.
It's
There's a
real life
lot of
shit.
stuff that happened,
I ain't
man.
gonna hold you. I be feeling like sci-fi, like some type of like I don't know why, just the way like how they do little computer animations and shit, trying to describe shit. It be making it look hella phony, but I know it's real. But it's like, damn, how can I really believe this type shit?
It's a lot of stuff that's
UFOs
happening this year.
have
People
been
just swept
confirmed.
up. Like they announced the alien shit, and people was like, "Oh, where the vaccine at?" They was like, "Oh
Right.
no,
Yeah, they probably gives the vaccine all the time.
Yeah, they did that. They did the aliens on the sneak tip, but on the real,
Right.
I'm glad. Like, I don't want everybody knowing aliens are real because
Yeah,
niggas gonna lose their mind.
If they want, it would have been way bigger than what it was during that time period. But nobody gave a
Yeah.
damn.
Okay.
Alien existence has very big socio-economic and then theological consequences. There's
yeah.
a lot of questions that people got to ask. Okay, if aliens exist, what does that mean to me in my faith? What does that mean about God? When they describe in this, how they describe like that? Like, does it change how I feel about view of the world and my faith? Like, it's a lot of
Right.
stuff that like does it change my thinking about where we are on the ecosystem of the universe
Yeah.
or the planet.
Do you
Like,
think they really got superpowers?
are we the low man of the totem pole now? Like that
I'm still waiting
changed
for
a
my
whole
powers to
lot of
kick
thinking
in.
and stuff, but nobody said nothing about it.
That is true. Well, I mean, because you got this COVID stuff going on, so I think people really panicking about this COVID and stuff like that. They're not really paying attention to other information.
But that's some life shattering shit right there. That's really some life shattering, some life changing shit.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, "Yo, what if like so the aliens, like, what if like we're their entertainment? You know how we get pets like dogs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What if we the aliens' pets?
Oh, you talking about like on Futurama when we did like a TV channel and shit? They just turned to like, yeah, look at this.
No, we're not even
right
a TV channel. Like, we don't even know it, but like we all in a fucking fishbowl or some shit, and we don't even know.
Like they
So
watch it. We
you
don't see
think
the cameras.
you think they control the weather?
This
So you
is
think
like
they
a
control
big
the weather,
ass
Davon?
aquarium. The aliens? Oh,
Yeah,
these
they
niggas
control
control
our
everything.
weather.
They control everything, man.
They control the government.
We an experiment to them. It's all a game to them. Like,
Yeah.
you ever had like a lizard, right? Or like a fish, and you make that big old fish tank, and you put stuff in there for them. You know, like the little rocks and stuff. Like, that's all Earth is. Like, we just that to them, and they just up there every now and then. They go to the alien store, buy some new stuff, drop it in the aquarium, which is the Earth, and they on about their business. And they just be watching.
If we some type of puppets that some aliens, I'm gonna be hurt, real shit. This shit ain't fun, yo.
Why you gonna be hurt?
Man, tell them niggas, yo, it's game over, yo. I give up.
I said y'all playing too much. Y'all
you
doing
get
too
something to
much.
eat and call it a day.
You playing too much, man.
Y'all
COVID
doing
coming,
too much.
all that shit. Yo, it really threw me off. Like this, like what the second, third, fourth time, like it didn't really snow on Christmas. Like this shit really weird now.
It snowed on. It flurried a little bit.
Yeah,
but it's not like the typical blizzard we'll typically get, like in 2010, 2011 type shit.
That's true.
We had blizzards like in middle of January.
Nah, we get that shit like in February, maybe.
Yeah, February. Yeah.
That should be so off, yeah.
Global warming.
Yeah.
My God. It felt good yesterday. It was like.
Yo, it's just weird. It was December. Yo, you riding on the highway. We see people riding on fucking motorcycles and shit. It's like, what? You know, like, damn.
That might be the Baltimore shit.
Oh, did y'all see about the Nashville bombing that happened the other day? Dude drove a shuttle to the middle of the city and blew that bitch up.
In Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yeah, the white man.
Crazy, bro. You know what's crazy? They don't call these dudes domestic terrorists. They are domestic terrorists. They don't call them that. Like, why? They are
trying to preserve their
crazy
identity.
People.
I think for that guy, I think I read that guy was actually in the army.
Yeah, so he like a Weapon X.
They were like,
so that's one of your people.
Wolf. Like, he a lone wolf.
I don't know if he was like
That's one of your peoples.
Motherfuckers, listen. I'm trying to. They the ones.
They your people.
They
Yeah, you the one. You the
No,
one.
I'm not the one. No, I'm not the one. There's some
You the
ones in
one.
there that there's some old West
The
Virginia.
OGs, yeah.
Yeah, it's some they know stuff.
They
They
crazy shit
like
up
bombs and
Virginia.
shit.
So they doing high bushes and motherfucking hunt. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man, like that was some wild stuff, man. I can't believe that shit. I was like, what? I woke up and seen that on Twitter. I was like, yo, the devastation is ridiculous.
How many people died from that?
Wasn't there
Let me see.
somebody?
Hold on.
Wasn't there somebody in Baltimore? I remember someone was talking about somebody in Baltimore chopping off women's like body
Oh
parts or
yeah,
something like that.
that's a serial killer.
I'm seeing that on
I
Twitter,
saw
but I
that.
haven't
serial
seen
killer
nothing
in
about
Baltimore.
that.
I said that's not a serial killer. That's just niggas. That's not a
Yeah,
serial
that's like on
killer.
some Baltimore Jack the Ripper type shit. Because I mean,
Yeah,
if you
that's crazy.
killing
That's crazy.
women to the point that you can't recognize them, it's like, damn, like he knows
I
what he's
did
doing.
see that. I did see that.
That shit crazy, man. Oh yeah, number 2, Meek Mill. Do not ever do another Charm City Kings movie, my man.
Oh yeah. So
you
I
can't
watched
do that.
I watched that the other day,
You cannot.
and
Yeah, I watched that.
my man said screw.
Yeah.
Like
These my friends from Ski.
for sure. I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
You cannot do that, man. I feel like if
You
you
know,
make a movie, you have to have Baltimore natives. Like, and have some actor from Atlanta, Georgia. Like, what
something. Like
I
somebody
don't think
other
I've
than
seen
Yeah,
it yet. I
Chino
haven't
and
seen
Willie
the
Queen
joint
in
yet.
there, but that wasn't enough people.
I was done with the act. That whole skirl, and then he was like mur. Like what the
Maryland.
No, like he was trying to say more, and he was like mur on, like move
Oh, wait, they
on,
don't have no
mur.
Baltimore people.
Only Chino. That's really it.
Chino and Willie Queen, that's it.
Man, they could have went to the hood, get some niggas some rolls.
That's what I said, yo.
For real, yeah.
Each person would have been cool with $1,000 check just to be in the movie. I lied to you. They would be cool with
that. That'd have been cool with like 500, or just being in there.
Shit, that plus a stimmy to shit. That'd be great. Anything. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey Ryan, how was that Wonder Woman movie?
Garbage.
What?
Garbage.
Well, I think DC is garbage. I don't really see.
They greenlit Wonder Woman 3, but I personally hated the movie.
Why?
The plot was trash. They let up. The stakes weren't non-existent. They gave her some powers which never were referenced before. They did some other stuff that weren't referenced afterwards. Like the whole lead up to Cheetah was garbage. They could do that way better. Maxwell Lord was a joke in the movie. it was all around gibberish to me. But hey, that's just me. I'm deep in lore, and I like them. I want to see how they flip the origins of these people, but they did it terrible in my opinion.
Yeah.
But people might like it. They go greenlit number 3 or whatever. Hopefully, they do better than that one.
Why are you guys watching these movies at?
HBO Max.
What you
bro.
HBO Max? Yeah.
HBO Max, bro.
Like I said, the best person to come out of DC.
Man, you gotta
is
buy
Batman.
it. I'm confused. You
gotta pay for HBO Max, bro. You gotta pay for it.
No, wait a minute. Not a subscription, but I'm talking about the movie. It just
no. I just
subscription. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm waiting for another Batman game to come out. I'll be straight.
Let's see what else happened. The bombing and what was it? Earlier this year.
Everybody getting bombed now.
Right,
it was earlier this year. The one where the
But I mean, it was a lot of gas bombs, houses blown up in Baltimore. Yeah,
no, I'm not talking about that one. That did happen. That was a gas explosion. That was a gas explosion.
There's been a lot of explosions in Baltimore throughout this year. It's like 2 or 3 of them.
That wasn't what I was talking about, but that was an explosion.
I remember one that happened on the street. I think it was right near Pennsylvania. Wasn't it right near Pennsylvania Avenue? Park Heights? Somewhere around there.
Park Heights, yeah.
It started like in the kitchen or something like that, and it just blew up.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Lord have mercy.
That ain't what I was talking about, but that is something that happened this year. I was talking about the joint that happened overseas where they had the video Shorty on her wedding day doing it. It was
Oh, you talking about Beirut bombing?
Yeah.
Was it Turkey or something?
It was in Beirut.
Yeah, Beirut. That was Beirut.
Yeah.
Beirut.
Wasn't it like a firework factory or something like that?
That shit looked crazy.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. It looked like a little masterpiece the way the fireworks was popping off. But it was
bro,
like
that shit was a ridiculous explosion, bro.
But boom,
That
yeah, you see
blasting
hella
people windows out. You saw that people
Yeah.
fall to the ground, getting glass their eyes. I'm like, yo,
Oh,
what's
see, I
going
know. I remember what
on?
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, what's going
I
It
remember
was
on?
like
seeing
a
that.
movie scene. It was like a
That's
movie
it did
scene.
like a
Yeah.
damn movie because I see
It
how
was.
they had on
It was like a
and
movie
they had a
scene.
drone footage on Twitter. I'm like, how they had a drone footage on Twitter that fast?
Shit. They was planning that
They
shit.
did
Probably
had
they
a
had a drone
drone.
up there.
It was like a drone, and then it showed like different areas around the bomb radius. And,
Yeah, they showed the lady doing her wedding photographs. She got blew up.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, like what they got this on? Like, it was all there as soon as it happened. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like they show buildings half falling down, sucking. I'm like, oh damn.
Nah, man. Yeah, them third world countries, so they cool though, but it's like I don't know if they're not really
Yeah, that
advanced
was crazy.
technology and shit like that.
That was
man.
crazy. That Beirut. That was crazy. You had the war and what between Armenia and Azerbaijan for that little
What?
strip of land earlier this year, was it a couple months
We had
ago? We had to just sign a treaty like a couple weeks after when they had Texas in that bitch.
Well,
Shit messes up people with all that.
Then you
What
had
is it, a third world
You had
country?
SARS in Africa.
Again?
That's all that.
That's SARS again?
Don't you remember? Well, pretty
Remember
much
Ebola?
the no, not the disease. I'm talking about like
It's like what is that? It's like
people
Oh
in
yeah,
Africa
police. Yeah,
was
the police.
attacking
Yeah,
the police in
the police
Africa
saws. Yeah.
attacked robbing and attacking
Robbing and whipping people ass and killing their ass on the streets.
What?
Do you not? Are you not on Twitter? Do you not see this stuff?
Yo, I only got it on Facebook, yo. That like I know that sound hella
Gotta hop on
cliche. I know
Twitter,
that sound
bro. Gotta
old
hop on
school.
Twitter. Everything on Twitter, yo.
Yo, it just seemed like y'all Twitter people get the message first, and this is go to
Everything on
Facebook.
Twitter. Facebook is like 12 days late. Facebook is 12 days late.
Twitter is definitely like the news source. I don't have one either, so I just see that. I see the memes on Twitter, on Instagram once it make it there.
Yeah.
So I might be like a day behind too. I knew 2020 was gonna be fucked up when my man Kobe died.
Yeah, R.P. Kobe.
You know that? That did set tone for the year.
Like that shit.
That was.
I remember I was cooking, and my brother called me. He was like, "Did you hear?" And I was like, "Hear what?" He was like, "Kobe died." I cussed his. I was like, "Why the fuck?" I was mad at him. I was like, "Yo, don't play like that. That's not so like." I don't know where you saw that at, but it's not true.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got off the phone with him, that's when I seen I got the Bleacher Report and all of that. And I went in my room and I cried for like 30 minutes. I ain't even gonna lie.
30 minutes.
Man, I remember when that happened.
That day was just depressing.
I remember when that happened. I was on Twitter and people was like, "Oh, it's all of Kobe's kids. It's Kobe and Rick Fox. It's Kobe and two his daughter and Rick Fox and somebody else." And then it's because I had Q like Q haven't seen that shit. I'm like, yo, what's going on? It was me queuing out here. I'm like, yo, what's going on? What's going on with Kobe? I don't know what's going on. And then it's like half hour later, it's like, oh no, we got confirmation that it's Kobe, his daughter, some other families, the pilot. I'm like, fuck. So I hit Q. He was like, yo, I'm done.
Yeah, I cried. I would be driving to work and
think of it again. That was sad shit, but I cried.
I cried.
The crazy thing is like the weeks prior to, I just kept on seeing like Kobe and shit like in the news doing interviews or like at the games with his daughter and shit.
My man was happy and living life.
And then next thing you know, that happened out of left field on last like it was a Pro Bowl day for real for the NFL.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because they announced it during the game, and then I think they canceled some basketball games that night or something because
they canceled some
because they ended up playing. They played. I think it was 2 games played. They did like the Kobe Muse, or they played that Utah game. They played something on NBA TV that night.
Yeah.
They played something on there. Yeah,
that was a crazy thing right there. It was a really crazy thing right there. And R.P. Kobe and Gigi.
The other families.
Yeah, all our families, the pilot, everybody. R.P. my nigga Q, man.
Yeah.
That was a big fucking loss right there.
Me
That
I'll be
shit,
too,
that
watching
shit
man.
hit me.
Curia.
That
Shit
shit
hang
hit me
hard.
from the side.
I think this year totally just gave me more perspective between life and death and how much life needs to be cherished because you're gonna be gone in a second. What I'm saying, a
That's true.
simple
That's
a
true.
simple saying walk across the street could be the end of your life. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then sometimes the way I think right now I'm trying to get to the point where I make sure I got everything set in order just in case I do pass. You know what I'm saying?
That's
R.I.P.
it.
Pat Bozeman, man. Black Panther.
RP to Chadwick
Yo,
That's
that,
Boseman.
that
that
movie will
shit.
never ever be the same, bro. That shit will never be the same.
Is that actual because of how we died and how close it was? So like when we buried kids, so that shit actual hard. Like
I mean,
Yeah.
who they gonna have to play Black Panther now? I think it's gonna be Michael
I talk
Jai
about
White.
Michael Jai White. Well, Idris, but
they said they haven't recast nobody. They got a couple people that
I
they're
thought they
saying
said they wasn't
they
doing it.
they might make M'Baku the current Black Panther.
I thought they said they wasn't doing that. Like
They
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 like
are they are recasting T'Challa, but Black Panther's a mantle. So
Yeah,
they're talking about having M'Baku be the Black Panther from when Shuri and T'Challa were all snapped away.
okay.
right away.
snapped away.
Remember when they were
Oh
snapped
yeah,
away, so they were gone.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
So somebody had to take over during that
in
5 year
game,
jump.
in game.
Facts, facts,
So I
facts.
think they're saying they're gonna make M'Baku the reigning Black Panther right now.
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna
Hmm.
explain away what happened with Chadwick in the movie.
They better do a good job, bro. Real talk. I think I was looking up like movie posters and stuff. They said like, what's it, Shang-Chi got a movie coming out
Yeah,
soon?
Shang-Chi
Like
coming
that.
out.
I was looking at King Kong versus Godzilla and shit like that.
All that Warner
I
Brothers shit
heard
is hitting
Tenant
HBO
was
Max.
good.
It's not in the theaters. All that Warner Brothers stuff is going to HBO Max. So King
And one
Kong
of
versus
the
Godzilla, or
Warner
Dune,
Brother
all that
cannot
going to streaming.
compare to Marvel. Yeah, Marvel's like A1. Like, you just cannot top that.
And mm,
Is Disney Plus gonna do that with Marvels? Send it to Disney Plus.
they
Well,
haven't
Marvel
said.
and Disney Plus. They
They
haven't
haven't
said yet.
said. But the thing is with the HBO Max stuff is it's only on there for a month.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah,
don't watch it for that month, it's gone. It's going to
yeah,
come back later in the year. I'm guessing when all the rights and stuff go out, all the theater runs
something
or
like
whatever
that.
go away. So it might be back in like 2-3 months, 3-4 months or whatever. But initially, it's only there for 1 month.
Mm.
I got a question. What do you guys think you learned personally throughout this year, throughout the pandemic?
I think it's different ways to make money for real. Me myself, I'm big on financial freedom. I hate clocking into a 9 to 5 because I think I listened to an interview. It said that your life is priceless in a sense. You make it what you want to make, but when you sign up for a job, it's like signing away your days or whatnot because you got to clock in for let's say 20. Basically, your life is worth for an hour. Your life is worth $20 an hour. I don't believe that shit. I just feel like that really makes you worthless in a sense. So I'm too big on financial freedom. I'd rather create my own schedule, get my own money under my own shit. So that's just me.
How about you, Davon?
What was the question again? What have I learned from 2020, like in general?
During the pandemic.
Um, I can't really say I learned it from the pandemic, but it was something that the pandemic reinforced and stuff like that. And that's honestly to just never don't overreact. Like whatever you're going through, just don't overreact. Just relax. If you always have a plan though, if you have a plan, stay to your plan. You might have to make some adjustments, make some audibles, but when you have to do that, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't lose your mind. Just stay calm and just stay the course for real. Um, when the pandemic had first started, um, I had just redid my lease, and I was working, and I was like, I'm about to try to save some money to buy a house. Next thing I know, I'm getting activated for COVID. I'm not able to go to work. I'm just doing Army 7 days a week. And when you're doing that, you don't necessarily know when you're going to get paid. But I was like, I know I can guarantee I'm about to take a pay cut for being here. And lo and behold, they're giving out stimmies. So I was like, all right, that'll help out. But just overall, just relax. Don't don't overreact. Be able to think on your feet. And at the end of the day, it'll work out. Because it's not that bad. Somebody got it worse than you, so shut the fuck up. Don't complain.
Right. I don't blame. What about you, Roy?
Go ahead. I can't go right now. Alarm going off. Go ahead.
This nigga burning bacon?
Yeah, it's a building alarm. I mean, it's a building fire alarm.
Damn.
It's a building
Alright.
off.
Podcast to remember, shorty.
You left the hot pocket in too long.
Hopefully you're safe, Roy. We don't want you to be another casualty. But maybe that was kind of a dark joke, but whatever.
Yeah, that shit
But
was
I laughed way too hard.
but for me, 2020 just pretty much learning how to just learn about yourself and pretty much understand that you do want to have some type of ownership in something.
yeah.
Most importantly, your IP, your intellectual property. That's the most important thing you can ever own. I mean, anytime like you're in a job situation, anytime you come up with an idea or anything, you shouldn't be so pressed to try to give that out. You know what I'm saying? You should be paid for that, compensated for that. And
Yeah.
also, I mean, jobs will use you to the ground till they can't use you no more than they'll find somebody else. Well, I've learned that in order to fulfill your desires and wants, your needs, in life, you have to uh, bring something to the table that's only unique to you, to which you can do. That
Yeah.
way, you'll find a sense of freedom to where that these jobs are looking for you specifically for you to do a task, and they can only go to you. You know what I'm saying? So you're in a position of power uh, over them, and then you can use that money that you know that they give to you and build something else so that you can have that for yourself for ownership, and then you know what I'm saying, you can call the shots whatever you want at that point.
There you go. Use your
But yeah,
job to
I think
finance your means or your
most definitely you gotta use those stepping stones
yeah.
and yeah, and also you gotta also be able to be like tell jobs fuck you. Like I mean, like fuck it. I don't need a job. I'm find something else. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You're
Make
cool.
that stepping stone. Make money. You know what I'm saying? Move on to the next, and till I get to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I think we just sometimes we're. I feel like you just can put yourself in a settling mentality, and you put yourself in a box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because especially certain jobs like uh don't really advance you as far as like in any other jobs. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
like let's say you've been lifting, putting stuff in pallets and stocking shit, for 10, 15 years and shit. When it's time to get a job for like like being a clerk or accounting clerk or any type of clerical work,
Well, yeah.
anything, yeah, you don't know what to do. So you gotta be able to be multi dimensional as far as like being a work field. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like some people like when I was working at Target.
Workforce. Yeah.
When I was working at Target, you got older people that work around you. I was probably what 18, yeah, 18. You got people that's been there ever since they was like fucking 15, as far as like in the company. Now they're like 40 something, making like 17 an hour. I'm like, yo, I'm asking myself, like, I'm not obviously asking them, but like, I'm like, yo, how are you making this work?
Okay with that.
Yeah, how do you do that? Me personally, I cannot see myself doing the same thing over and over and over again. and getting the same stubborn paycheck, like 700 for every 2 weeks. Like I couldn't do that. I mean, obviously I could do it because I had no bills at the time, but when you get older, I feel like you accumulate more bills. So with that being said, when I was
You
like
do, yeah.
19, 20, working at Target, still getting the same paycheck, I was like, man, this shit gotta stop. So that's when I started teaching myself about financial freedom. At that time, I was doing Amazon, and Amazon kind of let loose with their little COVID stuff. So I was like, fuck Amazon. Chilled off unemployment, but I also taught myself how to be financially independent as far as doing what you want to do with money that you could possibly be making that's not yours. So like crowdfunding sources and stuff like that. And that's when I started learning how to do wholesale flipping on contracts.
It was
Like
like
that's
houses and stuff.
yeah.
How's that been going for you?
Like right now I'm talking to one guy, he wants a house in Southern Maryland. I already locked the house in. So tomorrow morning I'll call the lady that represents the house and I'll see if she wants to sell it to me, the deeds and whatnot, for like 70,000. He said under 400,000. So I could probably give him a price for like 150,000 minus that. That's like what, 250? So he probably gonna mess around, probably give me like 40, maybe 30 off of the house. So I'm like, shit. All you
How'd
do
you
is
how'd you get into that? Like what did
what did it for me?
not what did it like how did you where did you go to learn about it?
So basically, I feel like honestly, YouTube is like the number one teacher, but I feel
Okay.
like YouTube is too long. Like with the hi, my name is, and I'm here to
Yeah,
teach
some
you.
of that.
I don't got time for that. So therefore, I went to
Just get to the
TikTok. You
good
know how,
stuff.
right? I went to TikTok and it's like little 1 minute videos, and I'm seeing people doing these things, and it's really legit. So when seeing that, I just took it upon myself to really do some research to see if this shit is true. And I have a real estate friend, and he also told me that real estate owners, like or real estate agents, they buy houses from real estate or wholesale buyers or investors and whatnot. That's how they make their money. So therefore, why can I do the same thing, sell to real estate as a whole or to other investors to make more money? So I was like,
So
fuck
you
it.
so you buy the house and then you sell it to like the realtor or whatever?
Yeah, so basically, say for instance, you give me $1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you give me $1, I'll be like, yo, Aleem, like, how can
Mm-hmm.
I say? I'm gonna give you some money. So basically, all in all, Liam is paying both of us, but I'm getting more money because I was the middleman. Like you're still gonna get your dollar back, but I'm getting more money because I'm the middleman. Aleem has the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
basically, I bought it off of you, but I
I'm the
didn't pay
boss.
you. So
Yeah.
therefore,
Because you're using Alina's money.
right. So therefore, it's
Yeah.
going to take some time. It's not going to be immediate, but you're going to get your money regardless.
I saw something like that the other day on Instagram.
Yeah,
It was like that, and it was something else I saw um about books,
yeah,
ebooks on Amazon.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, you buy the license of the book, and now the book is yours to sell or something like that.
yeah. Some people they go to the dollar store and what they do is
Niggas
they price
buying
match you.
masters in real life, man.
Yeah, so
Buying fucking music
the
and
book
fucking
thing,
houses. It's real.
I was
Yeah,
like, all right,
IP.
that
It's the
seems
IP.
interesting. But I was like, how can you that so Aline, you wrote a book and how can I just come and buy the rights to his book and then sell it and make money off of his book? Like I didn't do anything to this book. So who am I like and who are you to sell his book?
yeah.
So I was like, I got questions. I followed the page. I haven't like actually sat down and like really looked into it just yet, but it was enough to like pique my interest and be like, all right, I want to check this out.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go put this little 3 on the bed.
All right. I
Come on,
said
girl.
wholesaling, bro.
All right, baby girl.
It's easy. It's straight to the point. You feel me? But I just feel like, and I had this conversation with somebody earlier. I just feel like the people who I'm around with, I feel like they just don't like to take that leap of faith in a sense. Like for
Mhm.
me, like I'm always good. I'm always down for an adventure financially, because you don't know what that may lead you to. But people, which I respect, people are stuck in their shell where it's like they don't want to budge. They're comfortable with where they're at financially, which I totally get it. But ain't nothing wrong with more education about financial stuff. Shit, I'm telling you, man, you just gotta keep on hitting these essential stuff as far as real estate and all this other stuff.
Yeah, you haven't accumulated the level of wealth that's deemed necessary for you and your family to live off of. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to be again multifaceted and really know different things in society that you can you can put another hat in your hat collection. You know what I'm saying it's never enough. You know what I'm saying whether it's from languages, learning different trades, just networking from different people. You know what I'm saying?
But I just feel that we just, you know what I'm saying, we're all just too complacent into what we're doing, and it's really messing us up in the long run because just like what you said before, you can stock shelves for 20 years, you lose your job, now you gotta become an accountant. It's gonna be hard for you to make that adjustment. So that being said, while you're doing what you're mainly doing, why don't you just go outside the bubble a
Not
little
even
bit?
that. It's not even an adjustment. It's the fact that now your resume, like your resume doesn't
It
help
doesn't
you.
speak for
You-
itself in a
It
sense.
doesn't. I mean, it speaks for itself, but only in one section. But you have to
Yeah,
think about the salaries that are being paid for this one position compared to salaries at other positions. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's a 90 day situation, and you don't
Yeah,
have
man.
any experience in the other one. I feel, and things aren't uh essentially cross platform. You know what I'm saying? Some things are very specific. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that type of experience, you don't have that
Yeah.
type of education in certain things. It's people less likely want to take a leap of faith in you. So I
And I
mean,
feel like, people just sit down and really have that, I
not
don't
unless
know.
it's something that you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey,
Yeah,
by all means, whatever makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's the most important. What makes
yeah,
you happy? You know what I'm saying? And we
yeah.
can't, you can't personalize somebody else's own happiness.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes people like being complacent. They're comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Oof, oof, oof,
It's not.
oof. That complacency word, man, that's just, that like hits me home like, oh, shit. Nah. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
I
because it's
mean,
me, bro. Like I said, man, I just can't stay in one spot. I always gotta be moving, figuring out something. You feel me? Because like Amazon, you feel me, was cool, it was good money, but at the same time, though, it just got boring real quick. It was like, well, this is it, and that's when I started exploring my other options.
Okay, I'm back.
and jobs are designed that way to really just occupy your time because you don't get this certain amount for this check, and it keeps you coming back, and
Steadily.
you won't want to learn nothing else or what I'm saying,
Right.
take a chance on anything else because
Yeah,
this is the baseline tech that I want to have week in week out. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? If I try to do something else, I'm gonna lose out on this check, or you know what I'm saying, lose out on this opportunity, and then I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? But in reality, it's like, what you want to do? You want to go ahead and find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? There's millions and millions of people out here in this country, and uh, hundreds of thousands of different businesses, or it's just hundreds of thousands of different things for you to learn how to make money, or
yeah.
how to start your own career. You know what I'm saying? Something that you want to do that lasts you, know what I'm saying, a long time. You know what I'm saying?
It's free teaching, but niggas just don't want to learn it.
They don't want to take time and learn. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's all about learning, and everything's not created equal. I mean, I'm saying your path to success might be a year. Some other people's success might be in 10 years. Some other people might be 20 years, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
right.
We're saying a lot of people who are up, they might be down 2 days from now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's ebbs and flows. You feel me? But once you're consistent, you have that great law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be up. Whether it might not show financially, but your spirit would be up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Your mental capacity would be up.
I don't know if you I don't know if you said this or not. Um,
I really hope bro is okay. I've been gone for a minute.
Tell you it was outside his building, I was gonna clear it.
All right.
I don't know if you said this or not. So with the wholesale flipping, since you're using someone else's money, does that mean you not put your own money up front?
Oh no, see, so basically the the buyer's giving, in a sense, the money to the seller and you. So therefore, like I said before, you could charge Aleem $1, you feel me, and I charge you $10. So therefore, I'm gonna make $9 on giving Aleem's money right back. So therefore, Lean still get his money. I get surplus of the money. You feel me? And you walk out with a product.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get some information about that from you because that was so. I bought a house this year.
Yeah.
Before that, though, what I was originally trying to do, I was trying to find a multi-unit house. I
Yeah.
wanted a multi-unit so I can, live in one end, rent out the other. Like that was my goal, but I had like zero luck with that. Shit wasn't zoned right. Needed hella work. Couldn't pass inspection. Like I just. Now eventually I was like, all right, I'm just not gonna do this because I wanted to buy a house by a certain time, and I was like, this
Yeah.
ain't gonna work just yet. So
So
let
you
me
own
just
the property?
yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But what I was trying to do was like get the multi unit to get into like real estate investment, or not
Yeah.
real estate rental, like rental property. That's what I was trying to. That's what I still want to do.
The key is basically to find like those old dilapidated, not really old, but like just dilapidated homes that got like tall grass, cracked windows and stuff like that. What you want to do is you want to lot trace it, or you want to do that type of stuff, and you want to find the owner. Then what you
For the
want,
whole
you probably
thing.
yeah, and what you want to do is you want to skip trace. You want to find the owner's contact information. Then you want to talk to them. Hey, there's this place that you have. I know you're not using it due to the fact that you don't have tall grass. Would you like to sell it? If she says yeah, throw out a price. I would say like 70,000. It depends on the area though. If it's in a good area, I'll still go low as far as like 70,000. Maybe you want to get it like at 40. Then once they sell it to you, they got to sign off that right to just to say that you actually can take the title and stuff like that. So therefore, that contract right there is worth 40,000. So what you want to do after that is you want to buy it. So you want to go to a buyer and see what the buyer is working with. You want to have the buyer inspect the place, see how much it is worth to him. So if he says, you know, I pay you 80,000 for it. So basically, what I say, 40,000, right? So
Yeah,
basically, you get 40,000. You get 80,000. I have a lady get 40,000. You walk out with your money. Therefore, the house is his now. At that point, you just made 40,000 because you just helped her or him sell the house.
but he
Without real
has to
estate.
give you. He'll just have to give you the money up front, obviously, so you can give the lady the money
Right.
for
So
the contract purposes, and then at
right.
that point you can give him the contract in his name and stuff.
Right. So therefore, within the contract, you can only take the money by cash, or you can only take the money by wire transfer. So therefore, once you do that, you also have to get a cash or the wire transfer from the seller and give them their part.
I like that. It does sound. It's not gonna say time consuming, but you definitely gotta do
Oh,
some
no,
research.
honestly, it's not time consuming. To be honest, if you really want to get into it, what I did was I found a lot of Facebook groups like within the local area,
Mhm.
and I don't know if you can see it, but hold on.
Where did
So
I
there's
go?
one guy I posted something in there, and this one guy said he said he was looking at an area in Maryland and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know if you see it, but he said he was looking in the southern Maryland, and I said, "What's your price range?" He said 400,000 and under. So I said, "I'll get the searching." So I found a property for him in Waldorf, Maryland, and it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,300 square feet. It has a garage with attached that's attached and it's covered. And I told him that, as soon as I wake up tomorrow morning, I give the agent a call to see how much the property is really worth. Then I go from it from there. Then I let them sign a contract if they're willing to. Then I'll get him to come out so he could look at himself and see how much it is worth to him. Then we could go from there.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean avenues like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be able to market and strategize and see. I mean, simple things like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think you need a certification or anything like that, right?
Don't.
Or yeah,
yeah,
I mean it's free. That's free game right there.
It
And
really is,
yeah.
man.
I mean, if people just take the time and really just research certain things that, you know what, this might could be my niche. I might could do this. You know what I'm saying? And make decent money, and
So you could
like
remotely
doing
do
what I
it
want
too.
to do.
Yeah, you can remotely do it
You know
too.
what I'm
Like
saying?
I'm looking at some properties in Texas. Texas is a good area because it's actually attractive, especially for the right price. I think one house, I mean, it was like someone like a fucking mansion down there. It was only going for like 150,000 foreclosed, but the houses around it is like 300,000. So you're looking at 150 plus K margin that you could possibly make, or what not really make, but I say like out of that you'll probably make like 40 or 30, because you can only go but like some of them you can only go but so much. It depends on the contract that you type up. Me, I don't want to dig in nobody's pockets, because I feel like if you're investing, then I respect your investment. I'm not going to take no money out of that. So therefore, I'll
Yeah.
probably do like 10% or whatnot. But I mean, that's still good money right there, 10%. So
That's still good. And I know I know you know about what DJ Envy. He's in the real estate.
yeah,
He be flipping homes
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I seen that.
Uh, yeah, I think what I'm saying, really proud of you, Bryce. What do you think,
man.
man?
And that's the thing. Sometimes I'll be on the Xbox is the reason why, because I'm on here trying to look at different properties to sell to different people. I mean, and that's the thing I like about it too, because you actually have like realtors who come at you and be like, look, I can't get this property to budge. I need you to do something. So what I'll do is I'll get the buyer first, and I'll look to see what the buyer needs, then go to the property. It doesn't make sense for you to have a property and then nobody wants to buy it. So I'd rather listen to what the buyers say so I can fit their criteria, so it can be so it can be a faster pace to sell it. So
All right, where? Okay. Um,
a little game.
that's dope. Oh yeah. What was I about to say? Nigga, what's happening with your YouTube, man? Your gaming YouTube, man.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I'm gonna still do it, but I'm still working on some other,
Stop.
well, not other stuff, like just technical stuff. Like, you feel me? Like, I be getting y'all audio, but then my audio is not there, and it wouldn't make no sense if I, did that. So that's something I'm still working on. I feel like I already fixed it. I just need to apply it. And plus, it'd be a lot of cords behind my TV and stuff like that plugged into my Xbox and then a laptop. Then both of them playing at the same time, the video and like the music from it and whatnot from 2K. This is a lot going on. I need like a
Okay.
professional setting.
You should be on like Twitch and stuff like that. I know Nutty
I
on it.
try. Oh,
Hey
who you?
Nutty.
I
Me? Yeah.
tried to do Twitch. I remember
Oh yeah,
Mixer
yeah.
was up.
Twitch, yeah, Twitch.
Mixer was up for a while. I don't know what happened to that. That was pretty good actually.
What happened to my damn headphones? Oh
Twitch,
man.
Twitch is better.
Stop.
And you
Said
get
Twitch is
more
better.
following. Yeah. I mean, so I just want niggas to monetize this shit.
See, they're trying to
It's
cap
all
off of,
about. I mean, you got to. I mean, it's social media, and you know what I'm saying. You got to
monetize
capitalize.
this video.
Got to monetize. Shit. We're trying to
Monetize.
do our best, man. We're trying to do our best.
Shit.
Moving forward. Let's see some things. How about music? Who do you think is who has been like the biggest artist of this year? You think as far as like
Oh.
in hip hop?
Ah, uh, you doing ever like in all genres or just like per genre?
I said hip hop. I said hip hop.
Oh, hip hop, my bad. Damn. I don't know. It's really tough. I would go a little baby, but
Little baby.
um, yeah. I mean, not because he won like the little Apple Award stuff, but I like the type like Young and May. Like I like the little flow that she got for real. That's just me personally. Um, that's just me. I like the little flow.
What about
Can
you,
y'all hear me?
Davon? What you think? Yeah, I can hear you.
My damn Bluetooth, my headphones is yeah, I'm gonna go with Lil Baby also.
Yeah.
Just because from the beginning of 2020 to the end, he done had the most hits, been the most consistent.
Yeah.
Constantly has something playing. Yeah. It was a
Oh, hold on,
weird,
hold on. I ain't gonna lie to you. A little Dirt, he been coming back a little bit crazy.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know who we
Dirty,
really
right?
missing though? Kendrick Lamar. Where's Kendrick Lamar been?
That nigga is somewhere in the hut hiding somewhere.
So hot from COVID.
I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. I
You a
respect
J.
Kendrick
Cole
Lamar.
fan.
Yeah, I am definitely a J. Cole fan.
Yeah.
But it's more or less because I don't like Kendrick Lamar's voice. So, you know what I'm saying? Kind of takes away. You know, the crazy thing, the fucked up thing about me, about Kendrick Lamar, I I really liked him when you play that crackhead in Power. I think it was the
What?
best thing he ever did.
You just want to see
Entertainment.
That was a little acting stick. After
you
that,
want to
we
see
ain't
that
seen
man
him ever
down.
since.
Yo, I've never seen somebody play a crackhead so well.
Shit.
I think it was just a odd year for music because of the pandemic. So a lot of people couldn't like tour and all of that. So I think it was all like, just forget it. If I can't like tour and do shows,
I mean, I
then
think the baby had a hell of a
I
year, but yeah, I think the pandemic
forget
definitely
about the
fucked
baby.
up people.
The baby,
Yeah.
Roddy Rich, yeah.
The pandemic definitely done fucked up a lot of people's bags and you know what I'm saying, that revenue stream. They
Yeah.
getting upfront money, back end money. Now they getting no money. Because that
They took
streaming
it.
shit, I mean, they starting to learn that streaming, like you get a percent of a percent of a percent. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta get like 1,000,000 trillion streams just to see a decent profit. That's even if
Those
you
virtual
pulling any
concerts, they
masses.
was some shit. That's just me personally.
I would have liked to have seen more though.
I would like to see it from bigger artists, you know what I'm saying, with great
Yeah.
production, and if they would have said like, $3 or $4, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe like the OnlyFans type shit. But you know what I'm saying?
You see a
You know what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
artists and everything doing like OnlyFans and stuff like that too, which is kind of weird. I don't know.
The
Me
fucked up
personally,
thing about
I wouldn't.
OnlyFans is OnlyFans. There's OnlyFans and there's OnlyFans. It's like OnlyFans, like it's really like people doing like real, like regular shit, not porn
Yeah,
and shit like that.
Nobody want to
So
see
it's
that
kind
shit.
of weird platform.
for real.
Yeah, we
I
want to see
don't.
this shit. We want to see the porn. We want to see the
Yeah, if I
big
wanted to see
booty
you do regular
holes.
stuff, I would go to your Instagram. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm here for.
You know what we pay, you know what we paying
You
this
know
shit
what
for.
I'm here for.
Yeah.
Man, these women out here making a come up. They're using the IG pictures and shit. Same
And
on
it's sick, yo.
OnlyFans.
Like people really pay for that whole time. It could be going to a website for all that. That's just me personally. Like I don't see myself paying a monthly subscription just to support you and your, you know what I'm saying, what you do.
Some people are fans like that. I mean,
You a
hey
hardcore
man.
fan.
Some
I
people
mean
be
that's
bored like that.
That's what it is. They don't know what they do with their money. So they're like, fine, let's pay you $10 a month.
Government out here giving out these stimmies. I'm gonna spread
Yeah.
my stimmy
they
around.
stimulus. They stimulating. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody getting stimulated.
Hella $40 deals going
Yeah.
on.
Everybody getting stimulated.
Yeah. Say you better
Doing
say
shit
that,
like that,
Stimmy.
man.
Yo, you better say that.
People
Shit.
learn. But back to music. Who you think? Do y'all listen to R&B?
Yeah.
R&B? Yeah,
Yeah. You think male or female? Who you think the best R&B artist out right now?
Ooh.
I'm biased.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold
Who
you.
had a great year? Yeah.
Who had a great year?
Yeah.
Look.
You're gonna make me pull up my title so I can actually like, because I can't. I need to look and see.
Um,
Well, I'm gonna say her for me is top
yeah.
R&B artist. I love her.
What's the name? Scissor too? Pretty dope.
SZA,
SZA.
yeah, she has some
Yeah.
good
She ain't
records.
really put. Everybody loves. I love SZA.
I feel like
I
it
love
was a
SZA.
lot of just like
I love
R&B
May.
singles, not many R&B
Nah.
albums.
Yeah, yep. It was a lot of R&B singles and vibes that we got.
I think like Usher put out hella good singles this year.
What
He put out
about
like maybe.
Janae Aiko? Y'all really slept on her. Oh Lord, son.
I like Janae.
I love
I need
Janae.
my baby Alicia Keys to do something, bro. Oof,
She came out. She had a new album.
bro, I ain't see that.
Yeah,
I ain't see
it
it.
was regular. It
What's
was.
her name?
I listened to the album. It
Tiana
was regular.
Taylor. She put out
Tiana
a
Taylor
nice album.
she had a great album.
I was hoping to get an Usher album.
Summer Walker had a good project.
Yes,
Yeah.
Walker.
I like Trey Songz. His joint was His joint was nice too.
And
It was
John
decent.
Legend even come out with something? No.
Who?
John Legend? Maybe not.
Not that I know of.
August Alsina dropped.
All right, I'm back.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
this
his ass.
nigga royal.
I'm back.
Oh my, are you good, man?
I had to run out
Are
the
you
building.
fine?
I'm okay.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
heard y'all little jokes. No, I wasn't cooking hot pockets of bread. I don't eat hot pockets. It was a building fire alarm. Our personal fire alarm was a building fire alarm. Nigga, across the whole building, you had to get out of here.
fuck?
Luckily, it was a false alarm, but I had to run. I had to get the fuck out of there. I'm not gonna burn up my apartment.
Nigga, hold on.
Talk to y'all
I'm not gonna let you get off. You did not run. You wobbled.
No, I ran down those steps.
You waddle all the way
What
down
you're saying
the
is
hall.
somebody else in there who burnt their hot pocket.
Actually, last time somebody actually did burn a pot of rice, and yeah, it wasn't real.
What? A pot of rice?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know how to make rice, believe it or not.
Well, like, what's up,
especially light-skinned people.
But no, I'm safe.
What?
I'm good. The only thing is alarm might go off again because they need a maintenance people to go and cover and cut it off, whatever. But yeah.
Man, what
I miss?
Oh yeah, so basically, look, this is what I really paid attention to. I was watching this documentary on who was it? On Will Smith about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yo, he totally fucked that lady's career up.
Are you talking about
going on HBO Max, the reunion?
Yeah, yo,
you talking about on Zip?
Yeah, she
like
over.
The fact that you thought I mean, he was a shit on the set, but the fact that they really listened to, how can I say, they really took on his antics on the set. Therefore, he wasn't professional, but he also had to say so because he was the
star, executive
producer. Yeah, executive producer. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like, come on now, bro. Like, I understand you feel like you're the top of the world, you think you're the stuff, but at the same time, you also got to think about other people's situations.
Like, you want to think about none of the other castmates. That's crazy.
Right. I was like, bro, like, she was talking about she got put out. I think one time she said she was pregnant or something like that. Something.
She was pregnant doing the actual
show. Pregnant, yeah.
Right.
They was like, we gonna take this low ass deal we're giving you, or we gonna get you out of here. She was like, no, I can renegotiate for a better deal because I'm a seasoned actor. You don't know my role. You're not gonna recast me. I'm too writers to the show. They was like, no, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
She was literally on Broadway. Worked the
way. She's a writer. She's a great actor. But she got blackballed at the next. It was like, you too difficult. You got fired from the show. Like, no, she didn't more renegotiate that low ass bit of money.
And I feel like that was like a ripple effect too, because throughout the years he was talking about how his family wasn't really together in a sense. Like everybody was doing their own thing, and then that's when wife just started just doing wild stuff as far as like what later on down the line, obviously.
Wild stuff. That was what they was doing. That's what she wanted to
do. It was I don't know, bro. Like if it was me, I'd have jacked up, but
Look, they both did their dirt. They both did their dirt, bro.
Yo,
they both did their dirt, bro.
I just couldn't, bro. Oh my god. You let August Alsina do that?
No, but you forgot. If you watched the original, it was like, I got my get back. You remember he was like, I got my get back. Yeah, it was both more tit for tat. They was getting their get back.
They both are swing.
They was like on an open relationship type of shit.
I'm saying allegedly they are swingers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all I know is your side nigga not gonna come to me like, yo, I'm fucking your wife, dog.
Right.
Your side ain't gonna do that, nigga. I'm
damn sure not doing that.
You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna have no heart to meet with me about my own wife, nigga. No, that ain't never gonna happen.
Somebody gotta get shot.
Shit, somebody gotta get shot. Like Megan Thee Stallion, huh?
Yeah. That was wild.
That was a Megan Thee Stallion.
That's wild, and that's like the who done it. That's like the greatest mystery in hip hop forever. Like, cause somebody got to make it make sense. Somebody
you can't say forever because we still don't know technically who killed Biggie.
I think.
All right, I think
in the end, I think it'll be a total accident type of thing.
Even if it is an accident, we don't know who did it.
That's fine if it's an accident. I'm not saying it can't be an accident, but like, who accidentally shot her?
Because you got Meg, you got security, you got the best friend, you got Tori, all of them in the back. So
was it a ghost in the car or something? Because at this point,
we don't know. We don't know.
At this point, these niggas saying there was some spirits in there that did it.
It could have been. Everybody comment to it. We know it was Tory gun. We don't know who had the gun, how they got it, or who shot Meg. All we know is it was his gun.
Let's just thank God that Meg is all right.
Yeah, thank you. Let's let the courts handle this. Hopefully, we're gonna find out for the year what happened.
Yeah.
Not my
girl Meg. No.
Do you think uh who's the person that had like a bad year in 2020 as far as in hip hop?
Who had a
A
what?
bad year,
A bad
Oh,
year. Who you
Tory.
think Tory?
Yeah,
I'll say Tory.
yeah.
Tory.
Yo, he went through the most bullshit to the point where he got deported. Then he had to come back and
What's
fix
The
that?
shit.
crazy thing, he had a high with Quarantine Radio just before that.
Oh yeah, of course. That shit was on the pop.
His album was pretty good too.
Playboy Cardi had a terrible year. His album was garbage as fuck.
Yo, was he playing like a PlayStation
Uh,
with a little Uzi?
Car-
What?
oh yeah,
Yeah. That album is
I think-
garbage. Straight
Garbage.
doo-doo water.
Doo-doo water.
The meme album Mario Judah put out, which is the same title, whole lot of reading, is a better EP than the actual album by Cardi.
What time?
That's-
What time?
Mario, who the fuck is Mario?
What time we at, bro?
Shit.
You got 10:14.
I'm not even looking at, bro. I'm really not even looking at. Shit, I don't even see it on here. I literally don't even see it on here.
It's all good.
I don't
Keep
see
it
the
rolling.
time on here. I really don't.
All right, we're gonna hold y'all for 2 months longer. We're gonna cover a few more topics, and you know
I
what
don't
I'm
know how to work this thing.
saying. Pressing topics. Rural.
Present topics right now. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's
You don't think of anything I can?
What's going on? Let's see.
How do you guys think the sports world was handled during the pandemic? Throughout this year?
Man, I'm gonna say this right now.
Ooh.
Football is completely fucked. Baltimore Ravens, there was at one point in time where they lost damn near all their starters and whatnot due to COVID-19, Marlon Humphrey, etc. You cannot tell me that Ravens are some shit if you beat us while we had backups in there. Like
Practice squad, not even backup. Practice squad.
Yeah, like come on, bro, you can't do that. I mean,
The Broncos signed some nigga off the fucking street that had to be quarterback.
yeah,
Before
like,
the
come on, yo.
quarterbacks had to be out for
That was
COVID.
wild.
You mean literally off the street? Not like he was playing the
No,
the
off the
AFL,
street.
whatever.
Off the
Literally
street.
off the
It could have
street,
been
bro.
you and me.
Yo, I
being the
think
quarterback that
Oh
day.
wow!
I
I thought we would pick the
something.
XFL quarterback, but they picked a nigga off the streets.
I think I
Yeah.
saw that he was like working at fucking Home Depot or some shit like the week before.
What the fuck? What?
He was like, man, I see you lifted that lumber, man. You must got a nice arm.
Yo, what the? Yo, who is that nigga? Yo, he got something. Yo,
Yeah,
who
I
is
can't
that?
remember his name, but like
I forgot his name, but I think I saw that he was like working at Home Depot the week before.
No, that's like some replacement shit, like the Keanu Reeves movie. Yo. That's
They could have
Yeah.
it's real life. That's what's been this year in COVID as far as like the NFL. I think the NBA did the best of being a bubble scenario.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They could have done that, but there's been a lot of heads though compared like to the NBA when they did their stuff. You know, a lot
Yeah,
of
the
heads.
NFL said they can't do no bubble,
No, they
which
can't
they
do no
can't. Like
bubbles.
it's like 50 plus players on every active roster
Yeah, 53.
with
Yeah.
32 teams.
Well, they technically could do
Over
that.
1,500 people.
Ooh, they could do
but
that. Don't they have a football field down there in Disney? Could they do that?
Yes.
Not 1,500.
them niggas, them
Yeah, football field on
fucking
Disney. Shit.
steroid niggas not gonna last that long. Being well winning for like 2 or 3 months at a time, let alone a day. The fuck you seen what niggas was doing in the bubble?
Yeah.
All right, let me know. Let me know when we
Go
switch
at
to the
the
next topic.
COVID
I got something to bring up. Let me know when we switch.
All right, but
Man, I'm
I don't
trying.
blame him though, man. You got me in this bubble. Shorty was probably thick. He said there wasn't no chicks down there, so he said, just come
Yeah,
on
you
over
see
here."
what yo, what was the dude from the Rockets? You see what he did?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Daniel
about.
House
Daniel
show?
House, yeah.
They'll say,
Yeah,
damn, I ain't
yeah.
getting no coochie, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring an employer up here.
He
that's
figured
the
she was
thing.
safe.
He got
'cause,
wife and kids though. He got
That's
wife
what I'm
and
saying.
kids though. Like,
How you know that?
Because he got a wife and kids.
You don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that.
I do know that.
You don't know that. What's
I
her
do
name?
know that.
What's her Instagram?
It's her.
He
girl.
brought
Yes,
her
it's her.
there. He
It's
was
her.
trying to get tested.
No, I mean he got tested.
All right.
No, he got tested.
He
He
figured
got
she was
tested, too.
safe, so she's okay to come to the room.
Yeah.
They'd have kicked me out too. Shit.
Hey,
Y'all want like Lemon Pepper Lee? Y'all want to go to the strip club?
no.
Oh yeah. You guys
Speaking
want
of
some
sports, yo,
wings? You guys want some wings?
speaking of sports, yo, how does Bradley Beal average 30 already? And Westbrook is averaging a triple double.
My man Russell Westbrook said,
we 0-4. Come
Hey,
on,
look,
man.
man, to
what
start
did
the
y'all think
season,
was gonna happen?
Individual
we're
stats
gonna
don't
figure
mean
it
shit
out.
unless the team
We're
winning,
gonna
brother.
figure out.
Individual stats don't mean shit
A
unless
lot
the
of teams
team
with bad
winning,
records
brother.
that shouldn't have bad records right now. I'm
Like,
saying we're
come
gonna correct
on,
that.
bro.
We're gonna have to correct that. It's all good, man.
I
There's
mean, we're right there
what
with the Rockets, the Raptors,
there's
and the
six,
Pistons.
there's 68 more games left. 68 more games left. Still early in the season. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
sick, bro.
But I am happy that the NBA is back. Even
I'm
though
happy
that I'm
too, but
worried
I mean, I was
about
more
it.
happy when Westbrook joined the squad, but it's like he doing what he has to do. But I feel like Ish Smith and Neto and them, they not really performing when they come off the bench.
No, offensively we're great. Our defense is just shitty.
I just feel like we play a lot of
It's
small
shitty.
ball, yo.
It's not offense. Offensively, we're fine. It's defense. Like niggas don't play no defense.
Bertans,
Like
he be
it's zero no
inconsistent with
defense.
the
My man
threes.
Russell Westbrook said he ain't got time to play defense. He got to go ready to get them boards so he can get his triple double.
Shit, that's all he
Yeah,
really
but
care about.
That's all he
all I
care
know
about.
out of this season is that the Lakers not winning a championship. Kevin Durant gonna win league MVP and win Finals MVP.
He might win the league
What?
MVP, but they're not winning the
I don't believe
championship.
they win a championship. I think Lakers gonna get that.
Lakers running that back.
Lakers
Nah,
gonna
Lakers
run that
not.
back,
running
brother.
that back.
Lakers run that
Lakers
back.
not running that back.
Lakers gonna run
Lakers
They're
running
not
that
running
back.
that back.
Oh, Ali, what happened to the Wizards winning this game? What happened to that? You just talked about the Wizards winning this year last time. What happened to that?
Aside from the Wizards winning the championship. Aside from the Wizards. Wizards first.
But the Wizards gonna win this year.
KD
What
second.
happened to that?
The
Russell
Wizards first
Westbrook
and
don't want to win a
KD second.
championship. Russell Westbrook wants to win triple double awards.
Russell Westbrook want that money. That's all he want, man.
That's all he wants.
He got paid.
Which I
ain't
can't
mad
blame
at
him
it.
for, because I mean that's what you play. You play for the money. Plus you play because you like to, but
he played for them chips, bro. He played for them
He
chips.
better than Harden.
Look,
I say that. He better than Harden.
y'all want to keep on saying you want to play for the chips.
Balling up.
Chips is cool, but at the end of the day, does chips really define the player though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they
I don't
do.
think. I don't think so.
They give you that credential, man.
They are they're what you play for. You can be a great player and not get a chip. Yes. The chips are what you play for.
Barkley was a great player, right? However, when we talk about the greats, they're championship winners. You know what I'm saying? They won the ship.
Okay, so
they won the ship.
Question to you.
That means something. That holds a little bit more weight.
Is JaVale McGee a superstar? Let me ask you that.
You don't have to be a superstar to be a champ.
You're not a superstar.
So, but he won
Robert
rings,
Horry,
right?
Robert
But rings don't count.
But we talking about certain talented players. We're not talking about.
If you want, okay. So Melo, nice as shit, no ring. People want to say, "Oh, nah, he's not. He's not Hall of Fame worthy."
No, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer, but
he's not like first ballot Hall of Famer, but he's a Hall of Famer.
Why wouldn't he be?
We talk about the GOAT conversations and you know, saying the people who really well, let me not say that, but the people who we look for as being like the top tier greats of all time. Like if you don't have a ring, then we're not gonna look at you like the LeBrons, the Kobe's, the Michael Jordans, the Kareems, people like that.
But that's the thing. Some players are great players and generational talents, but they come up in an era where that's too much. Like they don't have a shot at winning a chip. Like I would say they had his shot, but the Lakers blocked his ass. It was like, no, you ain't getting shit. That was his only chance to get a chip. Some players come up and don't get a chip. You can be a great talent and have a good team and still not get the chip. It all depends on when you come in it. It's like a draw.
That's true.
You're right about that. You're right.
But at the same time, there are certain pivotal games where some guys just didn't show up, or where they could have elevated a team to a certain standpoint to get them over the hump. But also,
for some people, that's not their role. For some people, that's not their role.
It's a team game. I mean, it's still a team game.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna see the Mavericks in the final sooner or later. That's how I really feel. They got a good little squad going on right there.
They can come back to the final.
I ain't gonna lie. Golden State, they coming back too now. Kelly Oubre. Oof, Lord. Told people, yo. I told the Wizards not. Told the Wizards not to let him go.
1 for
The Suns
20.
doing his thing. Look.
Well,
You can't never count. You can't
Warriors.
never count the Warriors out. You can't never count the Warriors out.
Shit, you add Klay Thompson in the mix, shit. But I mean, they've been handling pretty fine without him.
I think the Suns gonna be pretty decent this year too.
Yeah, well,
with Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris.
You know,
Suns gonna be decent.
Like, you know who's not a threat at all?
Oh.
The Clippers. They're not a threat at all.
Playoff P say going to come this year.
Kind of true.
Playoff P.
Listen, what's going to happen to
we saw they shrunk. We saw they shrunk last year.
What's going to happen to playoff P next year when Kawhi Leonard leaves because he's sick of playing with his bitch ass, and now the Clippers are stuck with Paul George and Luke Kennard and Marcus Morris.
We're gonna see.
I mean,
what's gonna happen?
On paper, that's a solid squad. Well, how they play though is like totally different.
But that's the thing. On paper and chemistry are two different things. You have to have actual chemistry playing together.
Plus, you got Rondo. I believe you got Rondo on the team, but I don't think he really playing like that.
But you got to have an actual floor general.
For real,
yeah, Rondo plays for the Hawks.
Shit.
The Clippers should have signed Rondo.
Clippers are trash.
Wasn't that one of the conversation talks though? He was gonna go to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was a talk.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think the Hawks just paid him. I think the Hawks gave him like $15 million for real.
Yeah, but the Hawks is gonna let him ride bench because they got Trae Young. So hey.
I mean, Rondo gonna get playing time. I mean,
just by getting assists, that's it. I mean,
Rondo is good. I mean, so Rondo look, I come off the bench without being good.
Rondo is there to mentor. He's there to mentor and stuff like that. That's what he's there for.
Rondo was taking a role AI should have took when he was
in by the trade deadline.
Oh, the
Timberwolves? The Clippers trade from by the trade deadline. I think the Clippers will definitely trade for Rondo.
Oh yeah.
At the trade deadline.
The Hawks not giving him up. They got him there to mentor Trae Young. They're not giving him up. That's what he's there.
They had to spend money. They had a cap room. They had to spend money.
Yeah.
So they can turn him to another asset.
No, they want him there to coach Trae Young.
They'll take asset. They'll take future draft picks.
No, he's there.
I don't want to.
You see my man's ready coming to the league next year. He gonna fuck shit up.
Who?
Trevor Lawrence. I said right the fuck now.
Oh, Trevor, he's going to the Jags probably.
No, he's gonna go to the Jets.
The
Jets. Oh my god.
The Jaguars already got the number 1 pick though.
But I mean, they still got a decent quarterback. I mean, as far as like Gardner, I mean, he all right. He the shit though, but he all right. But I don't know. I feel like when you go like the Jaguars or some low ass fucking organization, that's where your career really dies at. Or you could possibly shine like Maurice Jones-Drew. Either one. But I feel like that's where your shit gonna die at.
Like 4 or 5 years ago, they was in the freaking like championship game
against the Steelers. Yeah, and got fucked up.
Yeah, like it was just there a few years ago with fucking Blake Bortles.
Yeah, he came up out of nowhere and he started going crazy.
Leonard Fournette. Yeah, I mean, football is a topsy-turvy type of league. You know what I'm saying? It's all predicated on injuries and people getting their chances. I just hope that hopefully COVID doesn't hit hard, for the next few years, and you know what I'm saying, we can get back to normal. What was the next topic, Earl?
All right, they found a new strain of COVID in the U.S. and Colorado.
What?
The variant that's over in the UK, they found it a dude in Colorado.
We're done.
Yo, this is Jumanji. The aliens, I told y'all.
At this point, yeah, because I mean, like,
a strain B117. It's the one that was identified in the UK. They found one dude that haven't been traveling. That's in his 20s that got it in Colorado. First case in the US.
Are you telling me that the virus is multiplying?
Yeah.
It's changing. Yes, it does that. Just like the flu, it changes.
So
this
what's the difference with
time
this?
out. So time out. So you saying that pretty much the vaccine that they just passed won't work on people who got the new shit.
nigga, they
Yeah,
don't even know.
that's how it works.
They
You know
don't
that,
even
right?
know. They don't know.
No, I just wanted to say it.
No, yes, that's how it works. Yes.
That's sick, bro.
So we could be fucked more.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we at the mercy of the aliens at this
And
point.
it's
Different
crazy
variants,
because
man,
with
different variants.
was unemployment and stimulus, why are we not getting compensated like these other fucking countries like Ireland? I feel they said some in Ireland they get paid like $1,000 a week or something like that to stay home, some shit like that.
Bryce,
We get
common
Section 8.
sense.
Canada get what,
Common sense
2,000 a
ain't
month?
common. Common
Man,
sense
I
ain't
mean,
common here
yeah,
in
we
America.
got a dumbass as a president. I'm gonna say it right now. Yes, we do have a dumbass as a president. It's just it don't make no sense, bro. It doesn't.
This Friday is New Year's. The clock is gonna go December 31st, 11:59. Next thing that's gonna be December 32nd.
Yeah.
It's gonna be December. It's gonna be December 32nd.
Man, better not do no
Yeah.
shit like that.
I'm gonna watch Jumanji later. That's what I'm gonna watch this week. I'm gonna watch Jumanji on. I'm gonna watch Jumanji on New Year's Eve. That's what I'm spending my
I need
New
to
Year.
finish watching Power. I need that.
Well, Power was good.
Power.
I watched
Power
it.
is
That was
definitely
good. That
lit.
was good.
I got to catch up on the Mandalorian. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a few episodes.
Bro,
back.
Mando is a mandatory watch. You gotta watch
I gotta
Mando.
catch up on Game
I
of
plan
Thrones.
on doing it Friday.
Game of
You haven't
Thrones.
watched? Sing. What? Well, at least you
That
get to
shit been out
enjoy
for
it if you
so
haven't seen
long.
it. yet.
What?
At least you get to enjoy it.
How are you
And
that far behind? How have you watched Game of Thrones,
Just make
bro?
those
What you been
episodes
doing?
last. Make
I
those
don't know what I've
episodes
been doing in
last.
my life.
I'm telling you. Make those episodes last.
All I would say is enjoy it while you can and enjoy the ride.
Most definitely. I think we're about to wrap it up pretty much.
Yes, let's wrap this up.
Can I ask a question before we go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. What was y'all favorite verses, and what was the verses that you would like to see?
My favorite verses was definitely the Jeezy and Gucci one. I would say that one. The one that I'm looking forward to, that if it could happen, would definitely be versus with Drake and Kanye. I think it was like that. So it'll never happen.
As long as you know that, okay. As long as you know that'll never happen.
My favorite verses
or anything with J. Cole.
My favorite verses is a tie between the G's and Gucci and the E40 and Too Short, because that E40 and Too Short was just fun. That shit was just fun as shit. Hopefully they can reschedule the Ashanti and Keisha Cole, because that's gonna be fire.
I think that's supposed to happen next week.
And
next Saturday.
And the one I'm looking forward to is Legend Jodeci one. They keep saying Jodeci is going to do what. I want to see what the fuck they do for that. I want to see who they pick for that and what they're going to do for that.
They got to do Jodeci and Drew Hill.
Jodeci and Drew Hill.
Yeah, Jodeci and Drew Hill.
That's what I'm actually looking forward to, if they actually do it.
What about you, Bryce?
I mean, I don't have one I don't dislike, but I felt like you said before, Gucci Man and Jeezy. Because, I mean, like, he really brought the heat as far as, like, the diss tracks and whatnot. Other people, they would just shy away from it. They right in front of somebody. But he really brought it, like, talking about Pookie Loke and stuff like that. You can't really shy away from that.
Gucci
he told it in front of his face. That shit crazy.
Y'all make me feel soft. Y'all make me feel soft, because I think my favorite one.
What?
What? I think my favorite one was probably on the rail the Teddy Riley and Babyface.
Aside from the technical issues, that was a good one. Aside from the technical issues, that was actually a good one.
Yeah. The one that I'm looking forward to the most.
I like. Hold on, not to cut you off. No, not to cut you off. But Snoop Dogg versus DMX was also a great one.
That's nice. Reversed. I remember Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. Rick Ross and 2 Chainz was good.
My man without the strippers. Okay. Yeah.
Damn, they did one too.
Yeah,
it's been a lot of good ones. As far as one that I would
mention the Fabulous and Jadakiss one. We're not gonna mention that one.
Some of that.
I think the first one I actually saw was the Neo and Jonte Austin. Like I happened to just be on Instagram one night and seen it live and was like, oh, what's
Why
this?
wasn't it Neil versus Trey Songz?
Because both of them are, both of them are producers and writers. I mean, singers and writers.
Because
They've done other stuff for people and they do their own work.
Neo would like body Trey Songz. You don't want that.
And both of them have a big catalog. Trey's stuff is only his stuff. Their stuff is their stuff and other people's shit because they're actual songwriters. Not saying Trey don't write his songs, but their body of work is literally the songwriting for other people.
Chris Brown versus Usher. Who you got?
That's not going to happen with Usher.
Usher. No.
He got more stuff like a larger catalog for real.
I'm going Breezy.
They're going with him because the motherfucking younger people can connect to him and shit.
Usher had the bigger catalog.
I think Chris Brown sings better.
Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy.
Bow Wow.
Big Draco.
Yeah, I do Soulja Boy on that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I might go Big Draco on that too.
Big Draco? Draco?
Smack that ass.
Let me think about this.
And Bow Wow got hits, but
if Soulja Boy gets his producer bag, I'm going with Big Draco. If he gets his producer bag, I'm going with Big Draco.
Yeah.
Okay, if he goes to producer bag, I'm going with Big Draco. I got you on that. I was taking Trick the Rapper, but if we go on producer bag, it's Draco. Draco all day.
All day.
I can't hold you. Y'all right.
Even though the man some shit, they both some shit, but yeah, you gotta go with Soulja Boy on that one.
Soulja Boy, the legend.
He is.
Okay.
In a sense, yeah.
Ain't no innocent.
He birthed all
them. I think it started in the early 90s.
They both are, but Soulja Boy, you know, I was listening to that Ariana Grande song the other day, 7 Rings. Go back and listen to that song. That song came out, I think, earlier this year. That song sounds exactly like this right here is my swag.
It's not even a sample.
Yeah. And it wasn't even a sample. She just took the nigga flow. It's not the same beat enough. She just took the nigga's flow.
That's interpolation. He got paid off of that.
She just took the nigga flow.
He got paid off of that.
But what's so crazy is like, yo, Soulja Boy did this like what? That song came out probably like 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Damn near.
I was saying, if you own your masters, you good. You people interpolate.
Man, Soulja Boy, shit, my man. Good. Not only that, Soulja Boy gives the greatest. That was the best Breakfast Club interview ever.
Drake.
The best. He said, "Man, fuck Tiger. I love Tiger. I want to work with him one day." Like, what?
Which one you want to do?
Oh,
shit, that was funny than fucking Birdman when he said that dumbass shit.
Are you finished? Are you done?
Right. I'm asking you.
Respect on my name.
All three of y'all.
All three of y'all. Respect on my name.
And everybody walked in the line.
Yo, you know what's crazy? He sold the Sheldon's put some respect on my name t-shirt. You know, niggas brought their shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And respect.
And all three of y'all, he's on the all three of y'all shirt too. Shit. That is
put the respect season out, man. You gotta put the respect season out.
That's a smart move right there.
Oh yeah, man. Shit.
All right. So going forward, going to 2021, what are some goals and aspirations that you guys have had for yourselves? And is there anything else you want to speak on as far as 2020? Gotta be as brief as possible, but you know what I'm saying?
I just hope that COVID stuff slows down, but business picks back up in a sense. As far as in my field of what I want to do, I hope that shit picks up. But at the same time, I just wish that everybody would actually listen to all the mandates and whatnot that's out there so they can actually slow down the spread and we could get back to normalization. Boom.
That's good, man. That's good.
For me personally, I feel like I made strides in 2020. And for 2021, I'm honestly just trying to build on that and get a more solid foundation, some more personal growth. I learned a lot about myself this year. some stuff that I like, some that I didn't. And at this point, it's just like, all right, you know it. Just do what you gotta do with it, and just keep moving. Definitely like end COVID as best as possible. Just be safe, like everybody, just be safe, as safe as you can be, and considerate.
Yeah. How about you, Roy?
For me, I want more inner peace of myself for next year, more financial prosperity.
Good.
I learned that no man is an island. I need more connections out there.
Yeah.
You know, both business wise and personal. You know, with this man, it showed a lot of shit. With I thought it was true, wasn't true, man. A lot of people I thought was gonna be there wasn't there, so I got to get that roster back up, man. Get connections
Most
going.
definitely.
I talk about the Rolodex, talk about the Rolodex of business contacts and other things, but talk about that Rolodex. You know. Just get straight to the world. Hopefully, like everybody else said, people actually do what they're supposed to do. Follow the mandates, do what they gotta do. I don't think we're going to see any big events, anything next year. Hopefully, 2022 will be when everything actually opens up, like the theaters again. Because opening up this year was very premature and very stupid. I don't think we're going to see any concerts, anything in the U.S. I know they're doing concerts stuff, other places stuff. I don't think we're going to see anything in the U.S. Of course, a little pockets of doing places, but don't be stupid going to them damn concerts. Don't be an idiot and do that. You're being retarded.
Hmm.
Uh, Hopefully, I think we'll actually open up with some sort of semblance of normality in 2022. 2021 will be a year of like a lot of change for us.
Yeah.
I don't think some stuff will be permanently changed. Something will go back to what we relatively know as normality. I don't think this. I think school will be more Zoom next year as it has been this year. I feel bad for all college students that don't have nowhere to go when school is out because they're like stuck. Hopefully, they find somewhere to go, or they allow them to stay in the dorms or whatever. Um, but I'm just praying for our black people that we can survive next year, man. You know, with all the things that happened this year for us, man. I don't see a lot of change coming in next year, but hopefully we can just get some peace, some justice, have an actually calm year next year for us, man.
I respect.
Yeah. To piggyback on what you were saying, like, yeah, it's just a multitude of things, especially in the Black community going forward in 2021. I think we just need to find that sense of community and pretty much try to get the hate out of our heart, get out of our own way, try to come together, uh, uh, put our IP together to get our sense of financial literacy together and garner our wealth to really help our hurting communities. Because clearly, let's say we can't rely on the government to get out of the situation. We gotta be able
They're not gonna get us
to
out of it.
we're gonna have to be able to network and create opportunities for one another. Really have faith in one another. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all we got. You know what I'm saying? Whether we're blood related or not. You know what I'm saying? As long as we're socially aware and conscious of our power, whether the superpowers came on the 21st or not. You know what I'm saying? Our intellect. You know what I'm saying? The way our linguistics and our communication skills are what's going to be determined the fact of where we finally get to see some type of economic prosperity as well as having a big impact within our society. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes what's the good Jay Z line? Less is more. We might be a few in population here, but we're more as far as our culture and our sense of pride. You know what I'm saying? We're more, and I think the you know what I'm saying only way is up from here. Only way is up.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we used to people dying in the streets off of senseless violence and having saying poor living conditions. You know what I'm saying we already been in the gutter. You know what I'm saying all we got is hope. All we got is got each other. You know what I'm saying? We just got to keep that positive mentality, have that great love and attraction, for one another. I think that we're gonna do it. We got this. Yep. And okay. Let's probably conclude this episode. I just want to thank Davon and Bryce for coming today to bless us, for the last episode of this year, 2020. Won't be the last episode. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have plenty more in the future, especially next year. We got a lot in store.
That's the last one for this year.
Yeah, I mean, we got the second YouTube episode, our 18th episode overall. And it's been a great year. I started shit back in May, maybe April, some shit like that.
The pandemic.
I mean, the pandemic hit. I mean, now we're here. You know what I'm saying? Got a little following and people listening and viewing overseas, and I think that we definitely came a long way. And we're definitely gonna give you guys some more content. You know what I'm saying? More people come in and bless us as far as giving us information and more connectivity within this society. And I'm thankful for Royal especially. You know what I'm saying? Being my co-host and
thank you. Thank you too. This is a great thing for us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Little tidbit before we get out. This podcast was actually designed for Q, which
yeah, man.
There was supposed to be this podcast name was supposed to be Snacks and Company, and we supposed to have like a little cartoon version of Q, which it was a class system being fat, like how the Cleveland Browns.
Yo, I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot. Hey, yo, I totally forgot about that. That was the original premise. That was the original premise. Yo.
Snacks and Company.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
But you had to give out real snacks.
RPQ, yeah.
Give out real snacks.
We're gonna give out the Q snacks.
Yeah, give out some real snacks.
I'm just saying, rest in peace to Q and
RPQ,
and yeah. So this podcast really means a lot to me, and it's my baby. This is my IP and Royals IP now. You know what I'm saying? It's officially. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the family. It's all in the spirit of Q. This is the way I'm pretty sure he wanted it, even though he probably doesn't like some of my Lakers takes.
Oh, you know he don't. You know he damn sure don't.
But again, though, but this has definitely been a blessing. It's definitely been a great year, despite being a tumultuous year. But yeah, again, we're going to give you guys more content and look forward to doing the damn thing. So again, thank you, Bryce and Davon. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
Most definitely, man. Shout out to baby girl.
Over here flipping around.
All right, we out.